love in the eye. Look down, you'll be until you die. The sun is strong, it's hot as hell below. Look down, there's 20 years to go.
Now bring me prisoner to 4601. Your time is up and your parole's begun. You know what that means?
Yes, it means I'm free.
No, it means you get your yellow ticket to flee. You are a thief.
I stole a loaf of bread.
You robbed a house.
I broke open to pay. My sister's child was close to death, and we were
You
starving.
will starve again unless you learn the meaning of the law.
I know the meaning of those 19 years, a slave of the law.
5 years for what you did, the rest because you tried to run. Yes, 24601.
My name is Jean Valjean.
And I'm Javert. Do not forget my name. Do not forget me. 24601. Look down, you'll always be a slave. Look down, you're standing in your grave.
Freedom is mine. The earth is still. I feel the wind. I breathe again. And the sky clears. The world is waking. The day begins, and now I see what this new world will do for me.
You'll have to go. I'll pay you off for the day. Collect your bits and pieces there and be on your way.
You're giving me half what the other men get. This handful of tin would buy my sweat.
You broke the law. It's there for people to see. Why should you get the same as honest men like me?
And now I know how freedom feels. The jailer always at your heels. It is the law. The paper in my hand that makes me curse with all the land. It is the law. Like a cur, I walk the street. The dirt beneath their feet.
Come and stir if you are weary, and the night is cold out there. Though our lives are very humble, but we have to share. There is wine here to revive you. There is bread to make you strong. There's a bed to rest till morning. Rest from pain and rest from wrong.
Let me eat my fill. I have the lion's share. Silver in my hands cost twice what I had earned. In all those 19 years, that lifetime of despair. Yet he trusted me. The old fool trusted me, done his bit of good. I played the grateful serf and thanked him like I should. When the house was still, I got up in the night. Took the silver. Took my flight!
Tell his reverence your story. Let us see if he's impressed. You were lodging here last night. You were the honest bishop's guest. And then out of Christian goodness, when he learned about rough life, you maintained he made a present of this silver. I gave these also, but you leave the best behind. So, monsieur, you may release him, for this man has spoken true. I commend you for your duty. May your blessing go with you. But remember this, my brother. Seeing this some higher plan, you must use this precious silver to become an honest man. By the witness of the martyrs, by the passion and the blood, God has raised you out of darkness. I have bought your soul for God.
What have I done, sweet Jesus? What have I done? Become a thief in the night, become a tar on the run, and I have fallen so far, and is the hour so late that nothing remains but the cry of my hate, the cries in the dark that nobody hears. Here's where I stand at the turning of the years. If there's another way to go, I used it 20 long years ago. My life was a war that could never be won. They gave me a number and they murdered Valjean when they take me and left me for dead. Because I'm stealing a mouthful of bread. Why did I allow this man to touch my soul and give me love? He treated me like any other. He gave me his trust. He called me brother. My life he claims for God above. Can such things be? For I had come to hate the world. This world that always hated me. Take an eye for an eye. Turn your heart into stone. This is all I have lived for. This is all I have known. I am reaching, but I fall. And the night is closing in. And I stare into the void, to the whirlpool of my sin. I'll escape now from that world, from the world of Jean Valjean. Jean Valjean is nothing now. Another story must begin.
At the end of the day, you're another day older. And that's all you can say for the life of the poor. It's a struggle, it's a war, and there's nothing that anyone's giving. But our days that you come, what is it for? Only us to be living. At the end of the day, there's another day dawning. And the sun in the morning is waiting to rise. Like the waves crash on the sand, like the storm that awakened is standing. There's a heart in the earth, there's a rain, so it'll be packing, and there's gonna be hell to pay. At the end of the day. And when we hear little innocent sister, come on, Fontaine, let's have all the news. Dear Fontaine, you must send us more money. Your child is adopted, there's no time to lose. Get that letter to me, it is none of your business. But the husband at home and a bit on the side. Is there anyone here who would swear before before God. She has nothing to fear. She has nothing to hide.
What is this fighting all about? Will someone tear me so apart? This is a factory, not a circus. I'm calling ladies, settle down. I run a business of repute. I am the mayor of this town. I look to you to sort this out and be as patient as you can. Now somebody say how this began.
At the end of the day, she's the one who began it. She's a kid that she's hiding in some little town. There's a man she has to pay. You can guess how she picks up the extra. You can bet she's eating her cake, sleeping around. And the boss wouldn't like it. This is true, this child, and the child is my daughter. And her father never did us, leaving us flat. Now she lives with an innkeeper man and his wife, and I pay for the child. What's the matter with that? She's been laughing at you while she's having her man. She'll be nothing but trouble again and again. We'll sack the girl today.
Right, my girl. On your way.
There was a time when men were kind, when their voices were soft, and their words mighty. There was a time when love was polite, and the world was a song, and the song was exciting. There was a time, and it all went wrong. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your wound, as they turn your dream to shame. And instead I dream you come to me, and now we will leave the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had dreamed my life would be so different from it how I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Life has killed the dream I
I smell wind, smell them in the air. I think I'll drop my anchor in that harbor over there.
Lovely ladies, smell them through the smoke. 7 days at sea can make you hungry for a poke.
Even stokers need a little stoke.
Lovely ladies waiting for a bite, waiting for the customers who only come at night. Lovely ladies ready for their haul, standing up or lying down or any way at all. Bargain prices up against the wall. What pretty hair, what pretty locks you've got there. What luck you've got, it's worth the song team, my dear. I'll take the loss, don't touch me, leave me alone. Let's make a price, I'll give you all of 10 francs. Just think of that. shoes off, they're never quite as grand. All it takes is money in your hand. Lovely ladies going for a song. Got a lot of callers, but they never stay for long. Come on, Captain, you can wear your shoes. Don't make a change to have a girl who can't refuse. Easy money lying on a bed. Just as well they never see the hate that's in your head. Don't they know they're making love to one already dead?
Here's something new. I think I'll give it a try. Closer view. I like to see what I buy. The usual price for just one slice of your pie.
I don't want you. No, monsieur, let me go.
Is this a trick? I won't pay more.
No, not at all.
You've got some nerve, you ugly slut. You've got some calm. It's a shame of the part. Is that for the whore to say yes sir or no sir? It's for the hard to pick and choose who to lead to advance.
I'll kill you if I try any of that. Even a whore who was onto the bed will be had by a rat.
My Christ, you'll pay for what you've done. This rat will make you bleed, you'll see. I guarantee I'll make you suffer. For this disturbance of the peace. For this insult to life and property.
Maybe don't report me, sir. I'll do whatever you may want.
Make your excuse to the police.
Tell me quickly what's the story. Who saw what and why and where. Let him give a full description. Let him answer to Javert. In this nest of boards and vipers, let one speak who saw it all. Who laid hands on this good man here. What's the substance of this brawl?
Javert, would you believe it? I was crossing from the park when this prostitute attacked me. You could see she left her mark.
You will answer for her actions when you make a full report. You may rest assured, monsieur, that she will answer to the court. To the child who sorely needs me, this misfortune is put that high. My God, is there no mercy? If I go to jail, she'll die. I have heard such protestations every day for 20 years. Let's have no more explanations. Save your breath and save your tears. Honest work, just reward. That's the way to please the Lord.
Moment of your time, Javert, I do believe this woman.
But Monsieur Mayor,
You've done your duty, let her be. She's a doctor, not a gentleman.
but Monsieur Mayor,
I've seen your face before. Show me some way to help you. How have you come to breathe in such a place as this?
Monsieur, don't mock me now, I pray. It's hard enough I've lost my bride. You let your cold men send me away. Yes, you were there and turned aside. I never did no wrong.
It's true what I've done.
My daughter's close to dying. If there's a God above,
I only know that.
let me die instead.
In his name, my task has just begun. We'll see it done.
Monsieur Mayor,
Take her to the hospital.
but Monsieur Mayor,
I will see it done. Is there anyone here who will rescue the man?
Don't go near him, Monsieur Mayor. That bone is heavy as hell. If you touch it, the acid will fall. It will kill you. Keep going.
Mr. Lamar, Mr. Lemaire, you've come from God. You are a saint.
can this be true? I don't believe what I see. A man your age to be as strong as you are. A memory stirs. You make me think of a man from years ago, a man who broke his parole. He disappeared. Forgive me, sir, I would not dare.
Say what you must.
I have only known one other who can do what you have done. He's a convict from the chain gang. He's been 10 years on the run, but he couldn't run forever. We have found his hideaway, and he's just been rearrested, and he comes to court today. Well, of course, now he denies it. You'd expect that of a con, but he couldn't run forever. No, not even Jean Valjean.
You say this man denies it all and gives no sign of understanding. This man is going to trial, and he's sure to be returned to serve his sentence. Come to that, can you be sure that I am not your man?
I have known the thief for ages, tracked him down through thick and thin, and to make the matter certain, there's that brand upon his chest. This time there is no mistake.
He thought that man was me without a second glance. A stranger he has found, this man could be my chance. Why should I save his hide? Why should I right this wrong? When I have come so far, struggled for so long. If I speak, I am condemned. If I stay silent, I am damned. Who am I? And I condemn this man to slavery. Pretend I do not feel his agony. This innocent who wears my face goes to judgment in my place. Must I lie? How can I ever face myself, my fellow man? How can I ever face myself again? My soul belongs to God, I know. I made that bargain long ago. He gave me hope when hope was gone. He gave me strength to journey on. Who am I? Who am I? I'm Jean Valjean. And so, Javert, you see it's true. This man bears no more guilt than you. Who am
Jean, at last, we see each other plain. Monsieur le Maire, you'll wear a different chair.
Before you say another word, Javert, before you treat me like a slave again, listen to me. There is something I must do. This woman leaves behind a suffering child. There is none but me who can intercede. In mercy's name, 3 days all I need. Then I'll return and pledge my word. Then I'll return.
You must think me mad. I've hunted you across the years. Men like you can never change a man. Such as you. Men like you can never change. Men like you can never change. No,
Nothing of my life.
forcing so
I did
much.
but steal some
My
life.
is to the law.
Nothing of the
You
law.
have no rights. Calling you forcing someone.
Not before I see.
Turn around. Jean Valjean is nothing now. There is
22
no
Javert.
crime.
I am stronger than my lord.
Name.
There's power in
Every man
me.
is born in
Race
sin.
is not yet
Every man
lost.
must choose his way. You
I
know
don't
nothing
need you,
of
Javert.
I was born inside a jail. I was pure and scum like you.
Must be
I am from the gutter too.
swear to you tonight. And as I swear to you tonight,
There is no place for you to hide.
within my care,
Wherever you may hide away.
I will bring light.
I swear to you, I will be there. There is a castle on a cloud. I like to go there in my sleep. Aren't any floors for me to sweep? Not in my castle on a cloud. There is a lady all in white, holds me and sings a lullaby. She's nice to see and she's soft to touch. She says, Rosette, I love you very much. I know a place where no one's lost. I know a place where no one cries. Crying at all is not allowed. Not in my castle on a cloud. Now look who's here, the little madam herself, pretending once again she's been so awful evil. Better not let me catch you slacking, better not catch my eye. 10 rotten francs your mother sends me, what's that gonna buy? Now take that pail, my little mademoiselle, and go and draw some water from the well.
Welcome, Monsieur. Sit yourself down and meet the best innkeeper in town. As for the rest, all of them crooks, rooking the guests and cooking the books. Seldom do you see honest men like me, a gent of good intent, who's content to be the master of the house, doffing up the charm, ready with a handshake and an open palm, tells a saucy tale, makes a little stir, customers appreciate the whole figure, glad to do a friend a favor, doesn't cost
white lover, but there's not much there. What a cruel trick of nature landed me with such a louse. God knows how I've lasted living with this bastard in the house.
Master on the house.
Master in the house.
Come to them philosopher.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
Seven to the moon.
Welcome to the great hypocrite and Tony and inebriate.
Everybody bless the landlord. Everybody bless his spouse. Everybody raise their glass.
Raising up the master's ass.
Everybody raise their glass to the master of the house. This little child come quickly in the shadows. And I am here to help Cosette, and I will set in and desperately make you father. I will pay what I must pay to take Cosette away.
What to do? What to say? Shall you carry our treasure away? What a gem, what a pearl, beyond rubies is our little girl. How can we speak of debt? Let's not haggle for darling Cosette.
Feelings do your credit, sir, and I will ease the burning blow. Let us not talk of bargains or bones or grief. How may I say, we are agreed.
That would quite fit the bill if she hadn't so often been ill. Little dear, cost us dear. Medicines are expensive, monsieur. Not that we begrudge a sou. It's no more than we Christians must do. One thing more, one small doubt. There are treacherous people about. No offense, please reflect. Your intentions may not be correct.
No more words. Here's your price. 1,500 for your sacrifice. Come, Cosette, say goodbye. Let us seek out some friendly sky. Make you hold for Cosette. It won't take you too long to forget.
And see the beggars at your feet. Look down and show some mercy if you can. What do you do if I things go wrong? These are my people, here's my catch. Not much to look at, nothing push. Not that you could call up to scratch. This is my school, my high society. Here are the sons of Saint Michel. We live on crumbs of humble piety. Tough on the teeth, but what the hell? Think you're poor, think you're free. Follow me, follow me! Look down and show some mercy if you can. Look down upon your fellow man.
And that's the mark. Speaks for the people here below.
See no children fed, no sin or shame. Something for a crust of bread and holy Jesus' name. In the Lord's holy name, in His name, in His name, in His name.
With all the anger in the hand, how long before the judgment day, before we cut the bad ones down to size, before the barricades arise?
Come this way. Here's a child that I needed today. Save a life, spare a sou. God reward George was when he scratched it, and that ran upon his chest.
Would it be he's so old, children, that the tide now washes in? Heard my name and started running, had the brand on his skin. And the girl who stood beside him, when I turned, they both had gone. Could he be the man I hunted? Could it be he showed that one?
Eponine, who was that girl?
Some bourgeois to a penny thing.
Eponine, find her for me.
What will you give me?
Anything.
Got you all excited now, but God knows what you see in her.
Eponine, do this for me. Discover where she lives, but be careful. Don't let your father know.
I know some sections are prepared after the welcome training, Appalachian and spurs.
Everywhere there's a river, like the flowing of the tide. There is coming your time.
Time is near, so near, streaming of blood in their veins, and yet beware. Don't let the wine go to your veins, for the army we fight is a dangerous foe, with the men in the arms that we never can match. It is easy to sit here and swallow them like flies, but the National Guard will be harder to catch. We need a sign to rally the people, to call them to arms and to bring them in line. Harrius, you're late.
What's wrong today? You look as if you've seen a ghost. Someone can say what's going on.
A ghost, you say? A ghost, maybe. She was just like a ghost to me. Put it there, then she was gone.
I'm agog, I'm aghast, as Marius in love at last. I've never heard him ooh and ah. You talk of battles to be won, and here he comes like Don Juan. It is better than an opera.
It's time for us all to decide who we are. Do we fight for the right to a night at the opera now? It's time to decide what's the price you might pay. Is this simply a game for rich young boys to play? The colors of the world are changing day by day. Red, the blood of angry men. Black, the dark of ages past. Red, a world about to dawn. Black, a night that ends at last. When you're still a child, I do not taught you this well, but now there is a higher call. Who cares about your lonely soul? We strive towards a larger goal. Our little lives don't count at all. Red, the blood of angry men. Black, the dark of ages past. Red, a world about to dawn. Black, the night that ends at last. Which way does the French flag go? Do you hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drum, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see?
Men join in the fight that will give you the right to be free.
Do you hear the people sing?
It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
How strange, this feeling that my life's gonna last, this change. Can people really fall in love so fast? What's the matter with you, Cosette? Have you been too much on your own? So many things unclear, so many things unknown. In my life, there were so many questions and answers that somehow seem wrong. In my life, there are times when I catch in the silence the sigh of a faraway song, and it seems a world that I want to see, how to reach, just a whisper away, waiting for me. Does he know I'm alive? Do I know if he is real? Did he see what I saw? Does he feel what I feel? In my life, we're no longer alone, now our love, my life is so near. Find me now, find me here.
There's a lonely child
There's a little I know, but I'm wanting to know of the child that I was in a time long ago. There's so little you say, the life you have known, where you keep to yourself or always alone. So dark and deep, the secrets that you keep. In my life, I have all that I want to, are loving and gentle and good. But love, dear calm, in your eyes I am just like a child who is lost in the wood. In my life, I'm no longer a child, and I yearn for the truth that you know. All the years ago.
In my life, she has burst like the music of angels, the light of the sun. And my life seems to stop as if something is over and something is scarcely begun. Happening, the friend who's brought me near, thanks to you. I am one with the gods, and heaven is near. I soar through a world that is new, that is free.
Every word that he says is a dagger in me. In my life, there's been no one like him anywhere where he is. If he asked, I'd be his. In my life, there
home. You're not needed in this. We're enough here without you.
I know this house, there's nothing here for you. Just the old man and the girl. They live ordinary lives.
Don't interfere. You've got some go. Go home, Penny. You're in the way.
I'm gonna scream! I'm gonna warn them here!
One little scream and you'll regret it. Make for the sewers. Get underground. It was your cry that sent them away. Dearest Cosette, my friend Penny brought me to you. Someone is near. Let's not be seen.
My God, Cosette, I heard a cry in the dark. I heard angry voices in the street.
That was my cry you heard. I was afraid of what they do. They ran away.
Cosette, my child, what will become of you?
I saw 3 men beyond the wall.
This is a warning to us all. These are the shadows of the past. It must be Javert. He's found my cover. We must get away from him before they return. Hurry, Cosette. Prepare to leave and say no more. Tomorrow we'll be away. One day more, another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to Calvary. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time. One day more.
Did not live until today. How can I live when we are parted?
One day more.
Tomorrow you'll be worlds away. And yet with you my world started. One more day all on my own. Will we ever meet again? One more day with him not caring. I was born to live with you. What a life I might have known. I swear I will be true. But he never saw me then.
One more day before the storm.
I follow where she goes.
At the barricades of freedom.
Shall I join my brothers there?
When our ranks begin to
Do I
fall.
stay and do I dare? Will you take your place with me?
One day more to revolution. We will nip it in the bud. We'll be ready for these schoolboys. They will wet themselves with blood. Watch around them, catch them as they fall. Never know your luck when there's a free for all. Here a little dip, there a little touch. Most of them are gone, so they won't be snatched.
One day to a new every man will be a king. There's a new world for the living.
Do you hear our people sing?
My place is here. I play with you.
One day
I know that one day tomorrow is the judgment. Tomorrow we'll discover what our God in heaven has in store. One more dawn, one more day, one day
Ooh, I hate that.
Here upon the stones we will build our barricade. In the heart of the city we call him as our own. Each man to his duty and don't be afraid. Wait, I will need a report on the strength of the foe.
I can find out the truth. I know their ways, but their
having the things you do.
I know this isn't a place for me still. I'd rather be with you.
Get out before the trouble starts. Get out. Fuck. You might get shot.
I've got you worried now. I have that shows you quite like me quite a lot.
There is a way that you can help. You're the answer to a prayer. Please take this letter to Miss Heaven. Pray to God that she's still there.
Until you know, until you can. And now I'm all alone again, nowhere to turn, no one to go to. Without a home, without a friend, without a face to say hello to. The city goes to bed, living inside my head. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him when the night is over. He's gone, the river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are dead and everywhere the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, this world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own. Listen, I have blue lines, I have kept each man, I will tell what I can. Better be warning or scared, because we have another clinic to bring you.
Have faith. If you know what their movements are, will spoil their game. There are ways that a people can fight. We shall overcome their power.
I have overheard their plans, there will be no attack tonight. They intend to starve us out before they start a proper fight. Concentrate their force, hit us from the right. Liar! Good evening, good inspection of the evening, my dear. I got this family friends and safe inspectors out there. So don't believe the word it says, 'cause none of it's true. This only goes to show what little people really do. And little people love, when little people fight. We may look easy pickings, but we got some fight. So then we're picking love, because it's just a bluff. But we're like 20 armies and we won't give up. So you better run the cover when the love wells up.
So what are we going to do with the snake in the grass?
Tie this man and take him to the tavern. The people will decide your fate, Inspector Javert.
Death to each and every traitor. I renounce your people's court. There's a boy climbing the barricade.
Good God! What are you doing, Panine? Why have you come back here?
Took the letter like you said, and let her father out the door. He said he would give it. I don't think I can send anymore.
Eponine, what's wrong? There's something wet upon your hair. Eponine, you're hurt. You need some help. Oh God, it's everywhere.
Don't you fret, Monsieur Marius. I don't feel any pain. A little fall of rain can hardly hurt me now. You're here. That's all I need to know. And you will keep me safe. And you will keep me close. And rain will make the flowers grow.
But you will live, Panine. Dear God above, if I could close your wounds with words of love.
I don't feel any pain. A little fall of rain can hardly hurt me now. That's all I need to know. And you will keep me safe. And you will keep me close. And
Rain
you'll make the flowers.
will make the flowers grow. She's the first to fall. The first of us to fall upon this barricade. We fight here in her name. She will not die in vain.
Here comes a man in uniform. What brings you to this place?
I come here as a volunteer.
You wear an army uniform. You've got some years behind you, sir.
There's much that I can do to help.
You see that prisoner?
A volunteer like you, a spy who calls himself a Javert.
They're getting ready to attack.
Take this. But if you shoot us in the back, you'll never live to tell.
Platoon of sappers advancing towards the barricade. Troops line up, 50 men or more.
Fire! Look how they turning around.
Until the war is won.
They will be back again. Make an attack again. For your presence of mind, for the deed you have done, I will thank you, sir, when our battle is won.
Give me my thanks, Monsieur. There's something you can do.
If it is in my power,
Give me the spy Javert. Let me take care of him. Where is he? He's coming.
The world is upside down.
what you have to do, the man belongs to you. The enemy may be regrouping. Hold yourself in readiness. Come on, my friends, back to your positions. The night is falling fast.
We meet again.
You've hungered for this all your life. Take your revenge. How right you should kill with a gun.
You talk too much. Your life is safe in my hands.
Don't understand.
Get out of here.
Valjean, take care. I'm warning you.
Clear out of here.
What's a thief? Forever a thief. What you want, you always steal. You betrayed your life for mine? Yes, Valjean, you won the deal. Shoot me now for all I care. If you let me go, beware, you'll still answer to Javert.
You are wrong, and are always have been wrong. I am a man no worse than any man. You are free, and there are no conditions, no bargains or petitions. There's nothing that I blame you for. You've done your duty, nothing more. If I come out this alive, you'll find me at number 55 Rue Point. No doubt our paths will cross again. Go!
Court for you take the watch. They won't attack until it's life. Everybody keep the faith. We are not alone.
No one to see.
Drink with me today. It's gone by. Sing with me the songs we knew. Used to pretty girls who went to our beds. Used to witty girls who went to our beds. Here's to them and here's to you. Today's gone by to the light that used to be like the shine of friendship. Never say die, like the wine of friendship never runs dry. Here's to you, and here's to me.
Do I care if I should die? Now she goes across the sea. Life without Cosette is nothing at all. Would you be Cosette? Should Marius fall? Will you be Cosette?
God on high, hear my prayer. In my need, you have always been there. He's our friend. Let him rest. Let him rest. Bring him home. Bring him
people have not stirred. We are abandoned by those who still live in fear. Let us not waste lives. Let all the women and fathers of children go. Fire! How do we stand? I will go into the street. There are bodies all around. Ammunition had to be kept.
I can't let you go. It's too much of a chance.
And the same is true for any man.
Let me go. I am old. I have nothing to fear.
You need somebody quicker and I volunteer!
Come back! Don't you dare!
Someone pull him down right now!
Wait, no! No!
Gosh, no! Gosh! No!
Let all people go. And let all people fight. But we got some fight. Never make me talk. Because it's just a book. We'll fight like 20 armies. And we won't give up. Save country and recover. Let the public grow.
No!
You at the barricade, listen to this. The people in Paris sleep in their beds. You have no chance at all. Why throw your lives away?
Let us die facing our foes, make them bleed while we can, make them pay through the nose, make them pay for every man and others rise to take our place until the earth is free. It's you, Javert. I knew you wouldn't wait too long. The faithful servant at his post once more. This man's done no wrong, and he needs a doctor's care.
I warned you I would not give in.
Her hour yet, and then I'm yours. And all our debts are paid.
The man of mercy comes again and talks of justice.
Come, time is running short. He's standing in his grave.
Take him, Valjean, before I change my mind. Who is this man? What sort of devil is he? To have me caught in the trap and choose to let me go free. This hour at last to put a seal in my fate. Wipe out the past and once we clean up the slate. All it would take was a flick of his knife. Vengeance was his, and he gave me back my life. How can I now allow this man to hold dominion over me? This desperate man whom I have hunted. He gave me my life. He gave me freedom. Perished by his hand. It was his right. It was my right to die as well. Instead I live, but live in hell. And my thoughts fly apart. Can this man be believed? Shall his sins be forgiven? Shall his crimes be I am reaching, but I fall, and the stars are black and cold, as I stare into the void of a world that cannot hold. I'll escape now from
There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. From the table in the corner, they could see a world reborn, and they rose with voices ringing. I can hear them now, the very words that they had sung became their last communion on the lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the window. Phantom shadows on the floor. Empty chairs and empty tables where my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs and empty tables where my friends will sing no
Every day you walk with stronger step, you walk with longer step, the worst is over.
Every day, I wonder every day what's brought me here from the barricade.
Don't think about it, Marius, and all the years ahead of us, I will never go away, and we will be together every day. Every day. Remember that night and the vow that we made. And it wasn't a dream. Papa, are you all right? They said you'd gone away.
Said, my child, am I forgiven now? Thank God I've lived to see this day.
It's you who must forgive a thoughtless fool. It's you who must forgive a thankless man. It's thanks to you that I'm living. And again, I lay down my life at your feet. Cosette, your father is a saint. When they wounded me, he took me from the barricade, carried me like a babe, and brought me home to you.
Now you are here, again beside me. No, come on. Beside me. Now I can die in peace. For now my life is blessed.
You will live. How you're going to live. It's too soon to say goodbye.
Cosette, forgive me now. How your mother gave her life for you and gave you to my keeping.
Come to me, where chains will never bind you. All your grief and lust at last behind you. The Lord in heaven, look down on him in mercy.
Give me all my trespasses and take me to your
Take my hand, I'll lead you to salvation. Take my love, for love is everlasting. And remember the truth that was spoken. To love another person is to see the face of the Lord. Do you hear the people singing the song of every night? It is the music of the people who are climbing to the light. For the wretched of the earth, there is a flame that never dies. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. They will live again in freedom in the garden of the Lord. They will walk behind the plowshare. They will put away the sword. The chain will be broken and all men will have their reward. Do you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Somewhere beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Do you hear the people sing? Say, do you hear the distant drum